Hello everyone, this is Destiny here, and today I'm going to be predicting RWBY Volume 5 Chapter 10, which is going to be this Saturday, but next Saturday when you see my reaction to Chapter 10, Chapter 11 is going to be declined until the 30th, December 30th. So we'll be seeing reactions on the 23rd, but you won't be seeing any reactions on the 30th of December. You'll be resuming back in 2018 with the rest of the volume. So yeah, it might get a little bit confusing, but that's how it's going to work out because of the break that is going to be happening with RWBY Volume 5 on December 23rd with Chapter 11. For the final 4 episodes, they're going to get us like a little bit of a breather. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way right then and there. So let's go on with my prediction for Chapter 10. Basically, what I think is going to be starting off with is Ilya versus Blake. I think we are definitely going to be seeing it. And we might see a few bits with Sun and Gira versus Finnick and Albane. We might see a bit of that. I actually think we might get a character death this week. Because they really need to leave off on a high note, because with Chapter 10 being a pretty bad episode, not Chapter 10, wow, Chapter 9 being a pretty bad episode, they really need to leave off on a high note before the final 4 episodes. So I think a way to do that is to do the Ilya and Blake fight, show us that a little bit, and then we can probably go to Gira, maybe meeting his demise at some point, or maybe Kali. It could be one of those two dying. I think Gira is most likely to meet his demise in this chapter, or maybe Chapter 11. But I think if they're going to be doing it here and now, I think it's going to be now. Right? They're might do a character death, or they may not, or everyone lives. We don't know. But I think the stakes really need to be high enough, and for Blake to get the real motivation to go to Haven Academy. Because with her arc, it is like a month behind at this point, maybe a month behind than everyone else that has been going on lately, because the attack on Haven Academy is going to be in 2 days. So we got to get some way to get her motivation quick. And I think we might find a motivation to get to Haven in this episode. I think we might get that. I also think we might get the villains as well. We might get more of the villains. Maybe Cinder going to Haven Academy. Or we might see that conversation between Tyrion and Salem. We still haven't gotten that for like 8 or 7 episodes that has been predicted since like Chapter 2. We still haven't seen it yet. Heck, he's even on the Volume 5 Villains t-shirt, and also Rooster Teeth. I'm still waiting on my t-shirt. Please send it to me. I've been waiting for like 3 weeks now, and I want it badly. So yeah, I just want to see that conversation with Tyrion and Salem. I just want to see like how it plays out, because I don't want him to entirely forget it. But they kind of forgot that Watts really wasn't supposed to be there in Chapter 9 with the abandoned camp, because he was supposed to be burning Tyrion's until, so he probably already done that. And they probably just forgot everything. I was like, screw it, we're not going to show you it, as usual. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to be getting some villains. It's very possible. And we also might, I think might be the moment of time we might see a possible like halfway point towards the Battle of Haven, because I do believe it is going to be this volume, especially after Chapter 9. If you watch it, we know it's in 2 days, and I do believe we're getting this volume. If it was like anywhere else, that would mean that we would need to have Blake like for the rest of the volume, and I don't see them doing that because most people don't like Blake's arc, and I don't blame them. But I used to be one of those people that didn't like Blake's arc a whole lot. I was very disinterested in that. But after what's been going down, it's actually gotten a lot more interesting, because there's actually some high stakes going on right now. But yeah, I do believe we might get like a little bit of a hint with the Battle of Haven. We also might get that conversation between Crow and Oscar. I think they should have set it up this chapter. I didn't mean to say volume. I can't say Wednesday, apparently. They should have set it up for this chapter. They could have left that part out in Chapter 9, and we could have put that in there in Chapter 10 as like the beginning of the episode, like have that Crow and Oscar and Osmond conversation. We could have had that at the beginning of this episode, but I think it might be a little bit later down the line. It will probably be like in the middle between everything, like kind of a more relaxation type thing. And at the end of the episode, could be a villain type thing, like Cinder going to Haven, getting that set up. Cinder can easily break or give the plan. Like, she can easily fail it immediately. Like, basically see RWBY charging right after her with no conscience whatsoever thought. Because even Watts was like, okay, I know what you're doing. Don't think that you think that I don't know what you're doing. You're definitely going after the little girl with the silver eyes. You definitely are going after her. That's your real motivation. You're not doing this for the future plans of what's been going on. You're doing it of the then and now. You're really doing it for the now version instead of looking forward to the future of what could be. So Cinder could easily break the plan right here. Easily. If she heads off to Haven Academy, the attack could not happen at all if she messes up one thing. And that is going after RWBY and ruining everything of the authorities. But I do believe she might be keeping them up on the level head, even if she sees RWBY. I think she might not attack her at this site, because I think if Watts wasn't there, that would have been the case. So it was probably best for Watts to be there, just in case if he sees like what she's doing, really what she's doing. I think, and Salem knows too. That's why she probably sent Watts to Cinder to keep an eye on her, just in case if she's keeping everything in check and line, and she's not messing up the whole plan. But yeah, I do think this is going to be kind of another set it up episode. I think we are going to be getting in a fight with Ilya and Blake this episode. I think that's going to be the case. And also, Carrie has been teasing us again with Sun's nunchucks, making it possible return in this chapter. I thought it was physically impossible to recreate them, especially with the new Maya engine, and with Monty gone, they don't have the transcripts of anything. So they probably, it might not be as good as the original nunchucks were, but hey, it's something. Because at this point, with his fight that he's running on right now, it is a lot better to be using the nunchucks because of more close combat, and it would be better for him to use that during this scenario. It really would be. I think it might be of an intense episode as well. It might be intense, and then it might kind of calm down a little bit. It calm more to set it up towards the Battle of Haven. We could be getting that. I don't see a whole lot happening in this episode besides for the Blake arc, maybe a possible character death happening. I do think one of them might die, because if they don't kill off anyone, it's gonna be like, why have this here in the first place if everything's just gonna be fine? There's no stakes. Stakes weren't even made to begin with. It's kind of like Quill with him being injured. It's like when he was injured, we thought he was gonna die and everything was gonna go wrong, but no, perfectly fine. It was like, okay, you probably could have made him stay a little bit injured, or probably like his arm maybe being a little bit injured of some sort, but no, he's fine, he's great. Just like nothing ever happened. That's why I'm kind of worried they're going to be doing that with Blake's arc too. I hope they don't. I actually hope they kill off Gira. I think that would be the better motion to be going towards, because if they kill off Kari, everyone's going to be going out of riot. But yeah, I think this might be a little bit of a fun episode and a more intense episode, and possibly a dark type episode of what's going to be going on with the future of this rest of the volume. Because after this volume, we have 4 more episodes left, which is kind of crazy. This volume went by super fast, and that's probably because of no breaks. But we are getting one on the 23rd, which thank God I get to have a break, because I've been non-stop working my butt off doing this past couple of months. So, yeah. This is my prediction for Chapter 10. What do you guys think is going to be happening in this chapter? Leave your thoughts in the comment section box below. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future videos like these. And I'll see you all next time. Alright, and before I go, I want to ask, how is my camera doing? Because I got a new 1080p camera, HD 30 FPS. And right now, it is so much better than the one that I currently had before, because it's like, hey, it's not like doing anything wrong. It's actually like doing it as it should be before it came out. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts on it. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.